Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel Taslima My Art. I'm Taz, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be showing you my second ever attempt at a resin bloom, and I'm bringing you along for the ride. This one's going to be colourful, sparkly, and maybe a little chaotic in the best way. A big thank you to all my subscribers, viewers and Patreon members. If you'd like to try out the products and materials I use in this video, which come from Let's Resin and Resiners, you can find the discount codes and referral links to make a saving in my description box below. To make my resin bloom, I'm using Let's Resin 1:1 epoxy. Other products that come in useful are a digital thermometer, which you can pick up quite cheap, to help you check the temperature of your resin. And this is super important, especially if you're a beginner to resin blooms. You'll also need some sort of silicone mold to pour into. This is a basic coaster mold from Amazon, and I'm using Let's Resin's alcohol inks in purplish red and purple. Next up, I'll be using the ocean white pigment from Let's Resin, and I've got a couple of mixing cups here, a small one for the white pigment and a large one. And for that dreamy shimmer on the back that you saw earlier, I'm going to be using This Little Piggy's pigment called Zeus, and I'm using all four of my Resiners machines to get that clean professional finish. Let's start with the resin. I'm using Let's Resin's 1:1 epoxy resin, as I said, mixing equal parts A and B using the Resiners Dual-Head Mixer. This machine makes mixing effortless and helps reduce bubbles, which is perfect for bloom work. For health and safety, I'm using the PurAir air purifying system and my Airless Vacuum chamber from Resiners to get rid of those bubbles. Once my resin comes out of the vacuum chamber, I lightly spritz the top to get rid of any surface bubbles using isopropyl alcohol, and I then keep checking my resin and leaving it until it gets to the right temperature. It's 31 at the moment, but I need it to be around 30 degrees Celsius. My art studio today is currently at 26 degrees, which is on the warm side but still workable, and I'm using my digital thermometer to double check my resin temperature. So when we get to about 33 degrees, which is now, I'm good to go. I begin by decanting my resin into a small cup for my white pigment that I'm going to pipe on later, and I only need a little bit of that. And I'm going to pour the rest of my resin straight into my mould. I do it very slowly and gently and close to the mold so I don't introduce any new bubbles. And I'll just scrape the rest of it in so as not to waste any resin. Resin can be quite expensive, but I'm super grateful to Let's Resin for sending me this resin to create videos with, and I'm super grateful to all of my viewers and subscribers for the super thanks that you give me, the likes and the comments and the watch hours and sharing my videos. It really helps. So now I get my ocean white pigment from Let's Resin and I put a tiniest little spot of it onto my spoon. I only need a tiny amount for this amount of resin, and as I said, this is my second attempt, so when I did this I added too much, I think. I actually needed even less, but then again I am learning at every attempt and adjusting according to what happens with the results. So I just stir that right in very quickly, and that's pretty easy to do. And I've got this tiny little cellophane bag. I'm going to pop it into this little bag and try and squeeze it out of there after I snip the corner. And it is all trial and error at this stage, particularly if you're a beginner. Don't worry if you get it wrong, or it doesn't go out as to plan, or it comes out different to how you imagined. That's part of the joy of learning and kind of building things up and improving every time. I'm going to pop my alcohol inks now into the resin there, and it's quite a struggle for me to squeeze that bottle, but I managed to get it out. So that's why it's taking so long. And I put the purple colour around the edges. And you can make any pattern you desire. We can swirl it around with your stirring stick. You can do anything you want really, or use a mixture of colours. I only use two because I'm still learning and trying to understand how the alcohol behaves in resin and how to pipe. So I'm now ready to pipe on my white pigment paste that's mixed in with my resin. And it's strange, isn't it? I still I panic a little because I've not done this very often. I've only ever done it once before this attempt, and I've done it twice since this video, and it took me a long time to edit the videos because of things going on in my personal life and work life. But I decided I would do some swirls with my silicone stick there, and I did that. And the colours are quite similar to each other. I think next time I'll use contrasting colours, and I'm ready to snip the corner off. I don't really know how much to snip at this point. It is, like I said, trial and error, and I found that maybe I snipped too much because it was coming out quite thick again. So again, you know, this was a partially successful bloom, I think, but it's lots of ways that I could have improved on it, and I'm learning. So I'm just putting down the pigment paste in small lines here, and you can do lots of different patterns. If you watch any of the big resin bloomers on YouTube, some of the more talented artists who've been doing this for a long time, you can see that there's all sorts of squiggly lines and ways to create a resin bloom, lots and lots of different ways, and it's fun to watch as well and learn and get inspired by others. So I'm just doing something very simple. Again, I'm just learning, so it's good for me to keep it simple at this stage and see what happens. So I'm going to leave you with some music now, and I'll see you in a moment.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here, I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer, I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. Promise you won't leave my side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love. Tell me what you wanna do, I'll do anything. As long as I can be here with you, everything's alright. I'll be right here, I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer, I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now.
So guys, it's hardened and cured, and it's the next day and it's ready to actually be demolded. I'm super excited, but also a little bit nervous about how this has turned up. This was my second ever resin bloom attempt, and I want to show you the other side. I'm not sure what that looks like. I know I put too much white pigment paste into my resin, and I know that I blobbed it on. I'm still getting used to all those little things that I need to know, but again, practice makes perfect, right? So we're going to start demolding this one and see what it actually looks like on the other side. Okay, so that's the mould off, and it's time for the grand reveal. Second ever attempt at a resin bloom. What does it look like? Oh, look at that. I'm not sure what to think of that. What do you guys think? It has bloomed, but I've blobbed it a fair bit, haven't I? I mean, it still looks like a flower, and I think I could work with this in terms of like what I could change and look at what went wrong or what went right. And you can see the gold, you can see the beautiful colour from TLP, This Little Piggy pigment, the Zeus in the background. It's pretty, but it's not quite what I wanted. And again, second attempt ever. I haven't had any attempts in between. The first went wrong only because I didn't have any pigment paste and I had to use acrylic paint, which just didn't work. This is the second one ever. And I think I had too much pigment paste, as well as the fact that I've got to get my piping skills more refined, and maybe a smaller hole in the piping bag as well. But I'm super happy. I mean, given it's the second attempt, I'm super happy what I've got. It did petal up a little bit. Again, the blobs kind of ruined it a little bit, but I think I know what I'm doing now. So on to the next phase. But thank you for watching so far. And that's my outcome. Let me know what you think in the comments below.
Hey, where have you been? I've been looking for you now and then. Someone just like you.
Oh, and don't forget, every Saturday at 5 PM EST, 10 PM UK, I have a collaboration called the Creative Art Collective. So do join us for some great art and some fun in the live chat. Up next is Let's Pour with Patty.